If you're thinking of making the transition to organic lawn care, the fundamental difference for many people will come in the way they buy and apply fertilizers. But before we get started, I want you to think about one thing. Switching to organics is not a product for product swap. An organic lawn will function much differently than a traditional lawn. For the past 50 years or so, people have come to believe that you have to come to a garden center like this one and buy synthetic fertilizer in order to get your grass green. Chemists have engineered these products so that they feed the grass directly and they bypass the natural processes of the soil. And there's no question that synthetic fertilizer gets grass green, but that growth is unnatural, and oftentimes it causes the need for fungicides and insecticides because pests and diseases are attracted to that unnatural growth. Well, in organic lawn care, those kinds of products are rarely necessary because the system is in balance. When you're thinking about organics, it's useful to return to the forest to think about how a natural system works. Now, these trees grew to great heights, not because anybody applied fertilizer, but through the natural decay of the pine needles and the leaves and the bark. They decay, they feed the soil, and the soil in turn feeds the trees. Out here on my organic lawn, the system works the same way as in the forest. Even if I'm applying organic fertilizers, they aren't feeding the grass directly. The material is going to decay and go down into the soil, feed the soil, which in turn is going to feed the plants. And I'm also going to recycle every nutrient I can, like these grass clippings. When they break down and decay, they're going to feed the soil, which will grow more grass. Soil scientist Elaine Ingham coined the phrase the soil food web to describe how the natural system works. In the soil food web, the soil organisms, large and small, digest organic matter, including the fertilizers we apply. As a byproduct of this digestion process, nutrients are released that are then absorbed by the roots of the grass plants. Throughout these Safe Lawns videos, you're going to hear our soil experts talk about something called soil biology, like it's a mystical force. Well, all soil biology really is a term to describe the life underground. And the healthier you get that life, the healthier your lawn will be. I like to think of it as feeding my own children. If I give them good food to eat, they're going to be healthy. If you give your lawn good stuff, it's going to be green. Now the key is it's not going to happen as quickly as a synthetic or traditional lawn care system. You know, that 4-step plan where you apply the fertilizer today and the lawn is green tomorrow. When you're applying natural foods like organic fertilizers, sometimes it can take 2 days, 3 days, a week or more to see the results because it takes a long time to build up that soil biology. The good news is if you over-apply organic fertilizers, they're not going to burn the lawn the same way a traditional lawn fertilizer might. If you've been feeding your lawn synthetic fertilizers, your soil probably doesn't have much in the way of biology. I had the opportunity to look at synthetic soil under a microscope, and really, it's pretty scary. Synthetic fertilizers kill off soil organisms. It almost looks like a sterile medium with very little life. Soil that has been treated organically, on the other hand, is alive. Just look at this video. Microorganisms known as protozoa, bacteria, and these worm-like nematodes are constantly moving about. They're eating and digesting and creating a healthy environment for the grass plants. This natural system finds its own balance. So the diseases and insects that plague synthetic lawns don't even have a chance. Now let's take a look under a microscope again, because it's critical to understanding the differences between synthetic lawn care and organic lawn care. Here's the chemically treated soil. It looks like a lifeless sea. Here's the organically treated soil. It looks like you're on an exciting undersea adventure with Jacques Cousteau. The transition to the healthy soil full of life definitely takes time, but in the end it's worth it. The reward is a green lawn and organic lawn